Hi folks, you join us outbound of the Retford Gamson VOR on part 3 of our PA-38 Tomahawk tutorial series in Microsoft Flight Simulator. In this final part, we will be covering the descent, landing and shutdown procedures. We will begin our descent as we pass over the town of Gainsborough, which is situated approximately 10 miles outbound of the Retford Gamson VOR and with 20 miles still to run until Humberside Airport. To start the descent, reduce the throttle to obtain 1800 RPM, and once airspeed has reduced to 80 knots, start the descent and trim to maintain airspeed. Pull the carburetor heat on. With only light winds today, we will carry out an approach onto runway 02 at Humberside, so we now need to position ourselves on the approach. Turn right to a heading of 090 degrees to bring us onto a base leg, flying roughly parallel to the Cleethorpes to Lincoln railway line. As we descend further, switch on the electric fuel pump. Confirm that the landing light is switched on, the mixture lever is set to full rich, the primer is pushed in, and the parking brake is off. Level off the aircraft at 1000 feet, and once established on the base leg, reduce airspeed to 70 knots and extend the flaps to the 21 degrees position. Turn the aircraft onto final approach and extend the flaps to the 34 degree position. Pitch the nose down to maintain 67 knots on the final approach. As the aircraft arrives over the runway, start to bring the aircraft into a flare, gently raising the nose just above the horizon. Reduce the throttle to idle and the aircraft should touch down smoothly. Apply gentle braking, and once the aircraft is slowed to a fast walking pace, turn left off the runway at the first available taxiway. Once we are safely off the runway, raise the flaps and push the carburetor heat to off. Switch off the landing and strobe lights, the pitot heat and electric fuel pump. We can now begin taxiing to the nearest available parking spot. And once the aircraft has come to a stop, engage the parking brake and switch off the avionics. bring the throttle lever back to idle, and then bring the mixture lever back to idle cutoff to shut down the engine. Once the engine has come to a stop, set the magneto selector to off, switch off the navigation lights, and then switch off the alternator and battery switches to disconnect the electrical power. Rotate the fuel selector to the fuel off position, remembering to remove the latch first, and open the doors. We can now set the wheel chocks, either by enabling them on the aircraft page of the AFB, or by clicking on the chocks themselves in the rear baggage compartment. And with that, we have successfully completed the PA-38 Tomahawk tutorial flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We hope this tutorial series has been useful in helping you get up to speed with the Tomahawk and its many features, and we hope it kickstarts your ambition to completing many rewarding flights with the aircraft. With the wear and tear and failure logic enabled on the AFB, you can really start to grow a connection with the aircraft, as the aircraft's condition will vary depending on how you operate it. If this tutorial series has been useful, please let us know in the comments below, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any additional questions on the Tomahawk that weren't covered in this tutorial series, please do not hesitate to reach out to us on the JustFlight forums. We are constantly monitoring the forums, and we are more than happy to discuss all things Tomahawk as well as any of our other products.